Yo, yo! We're finally live again. Been a while. Okay, I've not been really playing the game, so I don't know if there's anything new. It looks to me like the Porygon 2 thing's gone now, which is good, because I feel like that might have been taking outbreak spots we could have been getting. I mean, at the moment we didn't get anything useful, but I mean, it's how it is. Sorry for not going live the past few days. Had a few problems. Hoping we can start streaming a bit more again. I am away again soon, but that should be the last time I'm away for a while, which will give us the freedom to do what we want after that. We'll go check that out. I have a feeling it might be like Fampi or something like that. I don't know. I doubt it's Rockruff. I think we've killed a Rockruff, so that should show. I don't think there's any more Outbreak events on, so I don't think we're really going to be able to abuse that. Is how it is. Whew. Feels weird being alive again. Come on, come on, come on. So what? Oh, I wasn't paying attention again. Okay, we'll defeat a few Pokemon that are nearby to try and figure out the outbreak. No, you can't. I have a feeling it was just that. Is it just Mudbray? Oh, it might be. If it's Capsicid, we just aren't. What is the outbreak? Oh, is it? I don't think it's this. Let me check. Oh, hello, Turtwig Plays. Welcome in, ma'am. How's your day been? We are just coming back from a few issues I had to deal with in real life, so we're just hopping back into this. Hoping I can get a shiny today. If you haven't been on these streams before, so far we have 2 shiny Pokemon on the badge quest. Not had much time to actually get into all of this. I'm glad, man. I want everyone to have a good day. My day's been alright. I've been pretty good. Where I am, though, very hot. I hate it so much. No, the outbreak is not good. Hey, love BDSP, man. I think that game gets hated on way too much. I get it's not a great, like, recreation of Gen 4, but I still think it's a good game. This actually could be a really good outbreak. Yeah, I think it's a good game. The shiny hunting in it is good. I would personally prefer to shiny hunt on Platinum, but I think it's just as good. The one good part about the shiny hunting on that especially is the grass doesn't stop shaking, which is a big advantage, I will admit. Like, that does make a massive difference. Does all the audio sound okay on the stream? I guess I can quickly check that. I just want to check. We had some issues last time I streamed, and I don't know if I fixed it. I can't remember. Let me double check. It sounds okay to me, but if there's any issues, people can tell me. Oh, I've been good, Frog. How have you been, man? Finally get to go back to streaming. It's really bad timing, though, because I am going away again soon. Okay, good. Good to hear. To get all legendaries. That's cool. Like, are you going for, like, all the sub ones as well? Like, the ones you can get... I don't know what it's called. Is it Pal Park? I think it might be in Pal Park. Oh, wait, no, that doesn't heal what we need to heal. I will be back in 2 minutes. I forgot to bring a drink, so 2 seconds. I'm just gonna mute. Sorry about that, guys. It's way too hot to not be having a drink. I'm good, by the way. Oh, Ramanas Park. Yeah, sorry. I've been playing so much Platinum recently. While I was away, I took my 3DS with me, and I was finally getting around to playing that game again. Zachary the Gamer. Oh, I think I remember. Wait, yeah, I think I remember you. Did you change name, or is it a different account? It's so warm. Change your username. Fair enough, man. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Platinum, played some Heart Gold, finally got the shiny starter. I've owned this copy of Heart Gold I bought for like 6 months now. Been on and off hunting the starter. What is your guys' guesses on what of the free Johto starters did I get? I think I wasn't counting resets, but I'd assume I did about 2 to 3,000 would be my guess. That's my estimate, at least. Which is very good. I mean, 2 to 3,000 resets is like 6,000 to 9,000 encounters, so you're looking at about on odds, so it's not the worst. I would have done them on stream, but I don't have a way to stream my DS. So until I can buy a capture card one, or pay to get mine turned into a capture card one, there's not much I can do. I think that's the first thing I'd do if we got monetized on the channel. Any money we raise from ads and stuff would be towards that. I think it'd be cool. Yeah, it was Chikorita. A lot of people will be mad at that, but if it does get a Mega in Z, I'd love to bring it all the way up. I might try and do a like a ribbon quest on it. Try and get all the ribbons possible. It's very hard though. Or at least most of them. I was going to do that with an Eevee at some point, but I think it'd be cool to do it with something that's going to be in ZA. That's a bit more unique. Because realistically, I think Eevee's probably the one that's had the most badges done in games. Like the most ribbons done. It's a lot of people's choice, and I can't blame them. There's 8 different options to choose from, so it's a very easy one to pick. But how's everyone's day, man? I don't know if anyone else is British, but the heat here has been very painful. It's not like the worse than like the US gets, but just for UK, it's very bad. Okay, let's see if the resets here are any good. I hope they are. Makuhita would be a cool one. The problem I have with most outbreaks on the Switch 2 is it is really hard to isolate an outbreak now. Beat Sword and that end game after the gym was so annoying. Oh, you mean the it's like Swordsworth and Shieldsworth? I'm American. Yeah, man. I think most people that watch me are. I think it was something like 52%. And then there's more Canadian and Australian people that watch me than British, which is weird. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's been awful. I'm hoping if we get heat now, though, we hopefully don't get it during July and August. Which would be good for me, because that's the times I can stream a little more freely. Yeah, it's the heat's not been great. My animals as well been overheating. badly. And that just felt awful. My cats are very young, so they're not really used to warm temperatures all that much. They've only had 2 other summers, and one of them wasn't that hot. Man, I've missed playing the game. I haven't really been playing the Switch all that much. That's why I had to I had to take a couple days break on shorts. So sorry if anyone's not had their requests done. I'm getting around to just bulk doing them this week because I'm away for 3 days next week. Well, 3 full days. But that will require me getting a bit ahead. I want to aim to do a wheel one every day and a sub one every day, but if it turns out I can only do one or the other, I would choose the sub ones. Not that good for views, but better for engagement. And I think it's more fun for people if they get their choices. But it's got to the point now where on a wheel spin video, a lot of people just put recommendations. And that makes me think they don't watch the video. They'll watch like, I don't know, day 50s or something. And then they'll just go to the newest video because they think that's more likely for me to see it. But in all honesty, I don't even check the videos. On YouTube Studio, there is a community tab. I just click that. Sometimes I'll do, if I've replied to it, and I'll filter for that, because a lot of the time, if they're high on my list, I reply to them. Because my spreadsheet is very disorganized. And I'm not opposed to doing duplicate hunts, but there's some hunts that people keep recommending that are just so painful. Like, someone gave me, what was it? I think it was Beware, and I was doing research, and, like, any way of hunting that is going to be long. It's either Sword and Shield, which I'm just not doing, or Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, which I can't record easily. What are you hunting? I'm just checking Makahita at the moment, but I don't know, man. This outbreak looks kind of bad. Like, what? That's probably the max I can get to spawn. I think it's better to swap outbreak. I know it's painful. I mean, we could look at Kitakami. Yeah, you know what? We'll go check this out. If this is a good outbreak, we'll do it. We're not locked off to any region or anything. The only thing is we will not be doing blueberry ones because their levels aren't scaled. Ooh, Whooper. What do we think? What do we want to do, Whooper? I mean, Whooper's a good one as well because it's very obvious. Tyrant, I can't remember. I looked into it. Tyrant won't be awful, though, because I have the Fossil on X and Y on 2 different saves, on 2 different DSs. So I can just do that reset pretty easily. Okay, we'll do Whooper, we'll do Whooper. We also found out, might low-key be cheating a little, but if we go here, we can buy any sandwich. So if I quickly look up the sandwich recipes, we can get an encounter sandwich, not shiny encounter, without having to progress far in the story. Water encounter sandwich. Here we go. I hope we're not too broke to afford this. Yeah, Whooper's a cool one as well. Yeah, thank you for that suggestion. We will be doing that. Nope, that's level 3. We can't afford that. Level 2. 6 rice, cream cheese, salt. We'll buy double. This is going to be very close on being able to afford this. What was it? Cream cheese. And then 1 salt, which I'm guessing is up. We own salt, but we'll buy 2 anyway. Yeah, true. It is a feature, so. I just think having access to sandwiches makes it significantly easier, especially if it's the only one of that type that spawns there. Like here, even though some of these Whoopers won't be affected by the outbreak odds, they're still going to have the level 3 shiny, not shiny, the level 2 sandwich encounter power all around. So you might get a random Whooper even if it's not an outbreak one. But yeah, for now we're gonna try and not use the sandwich until we finish the kills. Sorry, I had to send a text. We will try and finish the outbreak without the sandwich, and then we will put the sandwich down. On my first fight, I got angry and got my Cinderace to level 100. Fair enough, man. I mean, his team's pretty good, right? I mean, he has Charizard, the star that wasn't picked. I think he has a Dragapult. Maybe a Mr. Rhyme. His team's pretty good. I still think it's not the hardest champion fight ever. Like, I think Nemona's fight wasn't hard, but it wasn't, like, the easiest. The hardest is probably Kieran's. But even then, that's probably because I ran, like, 4 of the same type when I did it. I've not done it since the first run. If I redid it now, I'd probably beat it pretty easily. Nice. So many hours, yeah. I find the easiest way to get level 100 in that game is just doing Dynamax Adventures, and then using the candy to buy extra large candies. It's a pretty easy way. 100 might have been a bit overkill, though. I don't think you needed to go that high. 80 probably would have been fine. Hex Stone, stop using Outrage on my Dragon types. Yeah. Yeah, he's annoying. I'm trying to think. I can only think of SVs being a little annoying for me, but that's because I was really underleveled on both. I just can't remember another one I did. I mean, as a kid, I struggled with the Fire Red. Oh, not Fire Red. The Heart Gold, Soul Silver, but the second one, not the Johto, the Kanto Elite Four. But I think I just really messed up because I swapped Pokemon a lot. Yeah, no shinies. Yeah, I'm telling you, them non-charm odds are not good. Just mainly for the amount of time it takes, it's not that good. But also, charm in that game is a little more annoying than SV. I think Scarlet and Violet probably has the easiest to complete decks, other than maybe Let's Go and BDSP. BDSPs is only easy if you use outside games. If you don't, it's a lot harder. Mainly for ones like Munchlax, unless you're going to breed. But if you're getting Munchlax wild, enjoy. That could take a while. I have not been counting kills, so I'm just going to save out of safety. I don't think we're close, but... but after this, if we get Wooper here, we can definitely go for Cloth. I think that'll be a good one. Okay, they are around level 12 here, I was just checking. Now to grind wishing pieces for max mushrooms. Yeah, painful. Not fun. I eventually plan on doing that and getting every Gigantamax Pokemon shiny. I don't know if I'll do it in Sword and Shield, but I'll definitely get them all and then transfer them to Sword and Shield to get the Max Mushroom. I don't know if you guys would be interested. I was debating doing a long-form video where I either go for every Mega Shiny, or I go for every Gigantamax Shiny. One is significantly easier than the other. The League and BDSP was hard. I didn't struggle as much with the League as I did Cynthia, but because I've played Platinum, I think her team is only a little different because she uses her Diamond and Pearl team, not her Platinum. But I think there's like one Pokemon difference. It's really hard to remember, but I don't remember her being that hard. I think I might have lost once, but that will be once again because I was just underleveled. BDSP is one I'd really love to do a shiny only on if the radar was obtainable early. It's just the problem of, I don't know, if I could traded a whole dex, like a living dex of Pokemon in BDSP, could I get the radar before the first gym? Because if that's the case, I would do a badge quest of it. It's just I don't know if you can do that. It is shiny locked, sadly, so that would have to be one that's not included. I really doubt... Yeah, I can't think of anything else that can Gigantamax that's shiny locked. I think that's the only one. Yeah. It's a shame as well, because I really thought when we got the mission on home to complete the decks for Sword and Shield. Instead of giving Keldeo, I really was hoping it would be Kubfu. I think that would have been so cool. I get it though, Keldeo's been shiny locked for a while, whereas Kubfu is still relatively new, so it's not as, like, wanted to be unlocked. If the League and Cynthia when I began, that's fair. I mean, it's the same as if, like, as a kid you played Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. Them games were very hard. I think Heart Gold, Soul Silver's a lot easier. Is that the last message? Wait, let me check. Um... Okay, yeah, that is the last message, so I think we need to kill 10 more, and then we're good. And then we will do the sandwich, and we'll be A-okay to start resetting. But yeah, I was doing chain fishing on X and Y as well the other day. I don't know if anyone's ever done that method. Pretty fun method. I got a couple shinies. Like, I don't get... People say, like, the SV era is too easy. I agree that it is very easy to get shinies. But I think, like, Gen 6 onward, it was already getting incredibly easy. Level 100 Pokemon from home to cheese the league. That's fair. I can't really remember my team for that game. I know I would have used Infernape. I normally always do. Sometimes you'll see me go Empoleon. Very rarely. I think the main thing in them games is if you use the Legendary, you can pretty easily beat some of the Elite Four. Cynthia, not as much, because Garchomp's probably faster. But the rest weren't that hard. For me, personally. I can 100% get, though, first time round why it would be so difficult. Okay, I wasn't counting, so I'm just going to assume that was number 5. This is what I get for not paying attention. 7. There's not another Wooper. That's not a Wooper. 8. Turtwig? Yeah, I could kind of guess that, I can't lie. I'd be surprised if you hadn't. But yeah, that BDSP's fun though. I don't know if you've ever shiny hunted on it. I really enjoy it. What, me? I like all of the Gen 4 starters. I just typically don't pick Turtwig. But I love all the Gen 4 starters. It's probably my favorite trio. Gen 3's up there, but I kind of... This might annoy people, but I don't really care. I'm not a big Mudkip fan. It's not that I don't like Mudkip. I just personally prefer Torchic and Trico over it. But I don't think it's a bad Pokemon. It's just not for me. Okay, we'll do Picnic. I have lost the recipe. Oh no. No, I found it. We'll find... No, not ham. Okay, so it was 6 rice. Yeah, 6 rice, cream cheese, salt. Okay, we're good. Never tried to shiny hunt BDSP? To do it, you need to complete the Pokedex. That's probably the main reason a lot of people don't. I mean, it's only 150 Pokemon, and while that sounds high, Scarlet and Violet's 400, and Sword and Shield, I believe, is also 400. Like, that and Let's Go are definitely the easiest, just purely off of number. Scarlet and Violet is pretty easy, just purely because of how easy it is to find most of the Pokemon. I have both forms of Wooper Shiny on Go. Hey, nice. I'm pretty sure I do as well. I think they did... Did they do a community day for both of them, like, really close together? I think they did, or maybe it was the same time. I don't quite remember, but I know I have both. I'm not a big Go fan, though. I really stopped playing, like, actively when they increased remote raid passes, the price on them. I just didn't agree with that change. I wasn't paying attention. Did that work? Okay, yeah. Willpower level 2. Nice. So now it's finding the best reset spot for this. I think it might be here just to avoid failing some. And it might be far enough away from that thing that nothing spawns back there. Joint Community Day? Yeah, I thought so. I think that's the last time I properly played the game. I get so many comments asking me how I got Zamazenta and Zacian. A lot of people will reply to them comments. Like, I won't reply to them. And someone else will just reply, he obviously got it from the Go raids. And I'm like, bro, I didn't even know they were out. I got it from the GameStop event. Well, here, game. In 2021. It might be 22. I think it was like February 22 or something. I know it was... I think it was after Arceus' release. It'd be really hard to remember. I honestly don't know. I have an awful memory. The one thing that is good about Wooper is the shiny is going to be very noticeable when I get it. I still feel like I could fail it, though. I mean, if I fail it, I think I'm going to have to put that in a short. Inevitably, I'm just going to have to. I am recording at the same time, but I don't really know if I'll do anything with these recordings. I was debating making a badge quest video, but then I considered it, and I don't really want to go through like 20 to 30 hours of footage for one of my first videos. Community Day on Saturday, which is my only 100% Pokemon on Go, so I'm happy. Oh, fair enough, man. The main problem I have with Go is I used to live in an area that was like the worst for it. I'm in a slightly better area now where you can play it a bit more, but I still just don't have the motivation. Is the problem? Like the game looks fun. I just don't have the motivation to play it. Like I'll be outside and I'll just consider installing it when I'm out on the bus or anything. I don't often go on buses, but like if it's an annoying place to get to that I don't want to drive, I will normally go on a bus. Yeah, I'm very worried that we're gonna fail like a shiny Cutifly or something like that. I mean, it's not the end of the world if we do. It just wouldn't be the greatest fail. The thing is as well with Cutifly, if we fail that, like, it's not even really on me. It's just so small. Flabebe's worse for it. Like, if Flabebe had a noticeable shiny, I don't think it would be hard, but it's the fact it's such a subtle change. Unless you get really up close, you can't really see it. I'm very lucky that I have shiny Flabebe. I have two of them. One from the game that I just ran into and it happened to be shiny. I didn't even know I was running into it. And then I have one from Eggs on X and Y. Which is the main game I used to shiny hunt on before Switch. I know a lot of people prefer Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I love them games. But other than like wormhole hunts, you won't really see me doing adrenaline orbs. I don't know if anyone's ever done them hunts either. Adrenaline orb hunts, they aren't hard, they're just a little annoying. In that, like, they can be very tedious. And having to set up so the main Pokemon doesn't die is also a little annoying. Not the biggest fan of it. But yeah, one thing I've kind of figured now, I'm probably going to stop posting the shorts on TikTok. The thing is, they just don't do that well. So I think, if anything, I'll post, like, if it's like a guide video, I will post that. Like, we did the one showcasing the level 1 shiny sandwiches, and that did pretty well. Mr. Shiny Greninja behind you. Damn, man. And Kitakami as well. That's crazy. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of hunts in this game. So it's kind of painful hunting, honestly. I think today I did like 10, maybe 12. I'm just trying to get really far ahead on videos. It might be that I have to finalize the edits and stuff while I'm away, but I want the audio recordings and stuff done beforehand. So I'm hoping to have that all done. Yeah, I mean, you gotta remember though, like, you can get very lucky. Like, a lot of the time, I'll see someone's recommended a water Pokemon, And then I'll try and find more water Pokemon that have been suggested. So if I can get really lucky, in one sandwich sometimes you get 4 Pokemon done, and maybe a bit less on average. I'd say the average you can get is 2 or 3. But high end, I think I've done 6 in one sandwich before. Yeah, yeah. Man, is that shiny Koraidon? I think I might see Miraidon next to it as well. Damn, we're cooking today, man. But yeah, I was debating going live on my main account and doing speedruns today. But I thought this is like a nice calm one to do. And I'm completely out of Herba Mystica. So I need to sit through some raids. So that will take a few hours to get back to a decent amount. And I need to actually build proper raid Pokemon. It normally takes me quite a while to find a raid with Herba Mystica, and then me and a friend kind of just alternate who's doing it. It's a shame though, man. I wish they had added some sort of way to get Herba Mystica a bit easier in the DLCs. I really thought they would, especially when we saw the thing that just gives... I don't know what it's called, but it's the thing that like gives you a bunch of Pokeballs and stuff, and you can get like a free Master Ball from it in Blueberry. I really thought Herba Mystica was going to appear in that. And it would have been such an easy way to make shiny hunting even more pay to win. But I honestly am surprised they didn't do it. It definitely would have been a selling point for a few people, just because they really don't want to do raids. And I can't really blame them. They suck. Okay, so some Woopers are spawning up there. And I'm going to be honest, if there's a shiny Wooper up that mountain, we just aren't going to be able to get it. I just don't think we will without it despawning. Like, be able to get up there unless we can get very lucky and glitch up there. Man, it's so warm. I'm just so hot. But yeah, I don't know, like, I want to do some other video series. Like, I was debating doing Let's Go or maybe Radar. I don't know if you guys would be interested in watching me do some radar hunts, but we could probably do like a poll and people can pick the route we'll go to, and the first Pokemon we encounter, we have to hunt it. I think that would be pretty fun, to be honest. I mean, with that game as well, I would love to shiny only it, but I need to figure out the logistics on how quick you can get the radar. Because if it's a thing I have to actively cheat to get the radar, then I don't want to do it. But if it's just transfer a living dex in, I don't think that's cheating. Like, I think doing months of encounters, just random encounters, just isn't going to be fun. Whereas a radar hunt would be a bit more fun. Especially early game, you can get Shinx, Bidoof. We could definitely get a few different ones. Even make it a badge quest. And then it gets really painful if you want to do the snow ones later in where the weather is just hell. It's not as bad on like BDSP as it was in Platinum, where you literally just can't really even see the grass shake. You have to have very good eyes to spot it. Which I just don't have. I'm very blind. I'm not like I need glasses blind. I do to read, but that's only what, like an hour of the day every day that I'm actively wearing them. And most of the time I don't even bother. Has Safari Week started? From what I can see, it looks like it has. If anyone's doing Safari Week, man, enjoy. You're torturing yourself, but enjoy. I just couldn't. Only if I could somehow stream Platinum, but I don't have a way to. I could very easily upload my main save to my computer, but I don't know. It just feels kind of weird doing that. It's very easy to just load it off the cartridge. Too easy, honestly. Just make sure, just making sure I'm staying hydrated. I don't want to overheat, man. I'm already naturally warm, like most of the time. Even in winter, it's very rare I am cold. So when there's high heats, I'm even worse. I definitely would like to get Whooper today, but I mean, at the end of the day, I can't force myself to do this game. I don't know how we'd feel about me doing some of these off stream, like some of these hunts. Or maybe, would you guys mind if, like, I started a stream and I found the outbreak and done the kills and we just did the resets sometimes? Because sometimes I just feel like, because it's hard for me to stream during the day because I'm on call. Like, my work can call me whenever until, like, 8 p.m. sometimes. Okay, man. But yeah, I definitely think it wouldn't be bad to just set up the outbreaks sometimes. Because sometimes you can be going a long time without getting a good outbreak. And it's just not fun. I get it. It's not fun to watch at that point. How are we doing on BP? Not enough to a point where we could go get a sandwich. We're going to have to restart the game soon anyway, because I believe my system's clock is at 11. Yeah. So we need to back the date on that while the game's closed. Well, not back the date, back the time. I don't know, man. I just have the gut feeling I'm going to end up getting something else beforehand. Sorry, I had to do something again real quick. What types do you want? Like typed Pokemon? I definitely want to just get a water type. I mean, to be fair, we could easily beat the claw fight with anything, so we could probably just go for the easiest outbreak. But I don't think this outbreak's bad. We're getting like 20 encounters per. I don't know the odds without charm, but I don't think they're awful. I think it's probably 1 in 1,000. So to reach odds, we'd only have to do like 50 resets, which isn't bad. Man, I was on like a chain of 220 or something on X recently, on a Pokemon X chain fishing, and I just could not get the shiny. It just would not happen. I don't know why that Pokemon just hates me. I was going for Clawitzer, by the way. Which is a hard hunt, I will admit. It's a very, like, difficult one to choose, but I just wanted to go a bit, like, out there, see if I can get a cool one. Yeah, man, that's definitely cheating. Sorry. But, we will probably before the end, if you want, we'll put up some random trades and I'll give away a random speedrun Pokemon. I have to quickly move some out that I need to keep for myself. Anything that's living decks, I'm keeping. So I'm sorry, anything like Froakie and stuff needs to stay. But there's a few random ones that I don't really need. I don't know though. We could make that next stream and I'll organize the actual box and then we'll just do a random number generator. It might take a bit to set up. I'll have a look at the end of stream though, a bit before we go off. But I definitely want to start doing that. The main problem I have with it is I want people to know, but I don't know how to include it in the shorts without completely hurting the watch time and like retention. My retention rate on videos is very like 50-50. Sometimes I'll have like an 100 and I think my Switch 1 vs Switch 2 one, my biggest video, second biggest video, had like 140% or something. But then some random ones have like 80, which isn't the worst. But it's mainly, I think sometimes I talk too much in the short, which is bad, but it's just naturally how I script, so I need to kind of learn a bit more. 4 times in Violet and once in Sword, painful. Very painful. Tootle had a very long run with me as well at one point. I think there was a point where I probably got 6 Tootle in 2 weeks. I wasn't hunting Tootle. Violet even. Fair. I'm back. Yo, welcome back, man. Just talking about random stuff, really. But I was debating before next time we stream, I might try get the next outbreak ready beforehand. Just because spending like 20 minutes at the start of the stream looking for an outbreak isn't very fun. So I think it might be better if I do a little of prep beforehand. I mean, if I wanted, I could just give myself charm in this game. I have a full living dex ready. Yeah, man. SV is very good for shiny hunting. You don't need the charm. It can help having level 3 sandwiches, though, which you don't need the charm to get, because they just give you charm odds. And then if you have charm on top of it, stacked, even better. Man, I just feel like I'm gonna fail one. I'm feeling that type of energy. I did a hunt recently. I have completed it, but I did fail 2 of it before getting it for a speedrun. And the times on the 2 I failed were way better than the one we ended up with. It's just, I completely missed them, saw them last second, and I was like, yeah. And then the second one we didn't even see. I saw it when I went back in the recording, and I noticed it, because I normally try quickly sit through, see if there's anything. And there was, which is a little painful. Yeah, sandwiches are good, but Herba Mystic's annoying to grind. I mean, I normally wouldn't suggest it, but there's a lot of like Terror Raid streams and stuff you can watch. They're pretty good to get them, like get Herba Mystica. A lot of the time, the AI they use can carry the raid pretty well. I personally don't use them, but I don't look down on anyone that does. It's hard to find good Herba Mystica raids that are legit. They just made Herba Mystica too rare, in my opinion. I think it should have been a little more common, maybe available from 4-star onwards rather than 5 and 6. And even then in 5 you rarely get it. 6 a little more common, but certain Pokemon still. We are just not getting lucky with Wooper here. I say that, we've probably only been resetting for like 15 minutes, but Mareep felt very quick. I think with Mareep, we had the advantage of that spot was so good. That was probably one of the best outbreaks we could have got for that point in the game. I don't know, man. Like, sometimes it just feels like not enough spawning. I get they're spawning up there and everything, and if we get one up there, we are kind of screwed. There might be a way to get it, but it's not going to be easy. Like, whatever way we get to it is going to be very annoying. Which is expected, but still. Oh, I was checking the statistics on YouTube recently, by the way. We hit 100 watch hours just off of streams, which is incredible. So thank you everyone that tunes in and watches. I'm going to try do more exciting streams than this. Just a little annoying to set stuff up. I considered a few different things. I have a list of like 20 different stream ideas. But it's trying to incorporate people in a way that I really struggle with. Because I feel like people being able to join and stuff is a lot of fun for you guys. It's just with an outbreak like Wooper, like, I know realistically I can beat Wooper quicker than other people joining would. Sadly, Bidoof is not. I've had suggestions for Bidoof, and I think I'm going to do it, because I believe Bidoof is one of the only ones I have perfected on Arceus. So I think I will be doing that one. I don't know, though, because I don't know if people want to see speedruns on Arceus, because speedruns on Arceus are a lot easier. If you have the Dex perfected, you can get one very quick. If you count the point you teleport as the starting point, on average, you can get one in under a minute. 100%. It depends, though, because certain Pokemon, like, getting the outbreaks of them is awful. Bidoof's really easy, but if you're doing, like... I'm trying to think, like, the stars are a little annoying. Some of them are easier. Like, I think Turtwig and Cyndaquil in that, personally, I get them a lot. Whereas Oshawott, like, just Oshawott, not Duot, is a lot more uncommon. I think I've had like 6 shiny Duots in that game, but not one Oshawott. And it's one of the only Unova starters I don't have the whole line of. I think I don't have a Superior. I have the other two though. I have Snivy and Servine. Snivy's another one I've been suggested a lot, and I need to get round to it. But I just never get outbreaks. And then it's not that great of an isolated one. So without an outbreak, it's not all that good. It's the same with Belly Bolt. But some might say Belly Bolt's been done. I'm not certain. I actually can't remember. You hate Oshawott? Why? I think Oshawott is pretty cool. I especially liked Oshawott in the anime. Design-wise, it's alright. I think it's better than Tepig. That might just be because I don't like Tepig, though. Not even because of its evolutions, I just don't like Tepig in its base form. Thought that was pink for a second. Could get an outbreak for Turtwig. Yeah. Have you got Arceus? If you've beat Arceus and you've got massive mass outbreaks, I get Turtwig a lot. I don't know if that's just me being lucky, but I get a lot of Turtwig. But Turtwig's not that hard to isolate either in SV. In SV, I find here or here, normally, you can get a lot of them with just a grass encounter sandwich. A cowboy frog in the next game. I really think the next game's going to be based off of another European country. I don't know. I just have the feeling. I can't guarantee it. I've not looked at the leaks. The only leak I saw, I think, was fake. And it was like a picture of Finneon or something. It looked fake. It looked either fake or it was such an early point in testing that the game won't look like that. Yeah, I don't know if you've unlocked massive mass outbreaks, man, but I personally get stuff a ton. It's in the Maya lands, I believe, the second area. But the tutorial for massive mass outbreaks is a little annoying because I think you have to go to every area and finish 3 outbreaks in each. So it's a little annoying. Yeah, all good, man. I was debating posting this full-length video that's like, it's really close to edited. But I think I'm going to finish editing it and then maybe edit it again and compare the two off of completely fresh edits and see which one I prefer. Because at the moment, I don't really have an editing style, but I would love to learn more. And at the moment, I only have one video that I've fully recorded, whereas others are like, they're half-baked. Like, I want to do one where I get every wormhole shiny and then maybe a legendary in it as well. But to record that's going to take at least 8 hours of recording just for the base Pokemon. And that's if I get lucky. If you get unlucky in that, you could be going 100 wormholes of the right color and not even seeing the Pokemon you need. Which is painful. Why does Sword and Shield do Brits so day? Yeah, it's not the most complimenting game, is it? I mean, to be fair, when I saw it was based off of the UK, I knew they were kind of going to do that. I mean, that was very exciting, though, to see British-style houses in the game. It was very cool. Because I got the game on release, a little before release, and it was very fun. I've not really replayed the game since, though. Like, I had one little... Like, I kind of replayed it, and then I kind of gave up halfway through. Because it was just a setup to do duplicate Dynamax Adventures. But I'm debating, I have a copy of Sword, and I've never actually finished a Sword playthrough. So I was debating doing maybe like a Wonder Lock on there. I think that could be pretty cool, because if people time it well, they could get a trade with me. I wouldn't do like direct trading with people, because one of you guys could just hand me a Suicune, and that's... I mean, I don't think anyone would, but it's not really fair if I'm using Suicune, is it? But I think that'd be cool, a Wonder Lock, maybe. The problem I have is I'm gonna have to retrade stuff a lot because I don't know if you've ever won to trade in Sword and Shield, but it's very full of hacked mons. A lot of shiny legendaries, a lot of shinies that aren't obtainable. I think I got shiny Plastria just randomly on there, so I just deleted it. But it's really annoying because Wonderlocks used to be so fun on like X and Y and stuff, and you'd get hacked Pokemon, but most of the time it'd be like a hacked shiny Fletchling or something. And while that's still bad, it's not as bad as hacking in a legendary that isn't obtainable. And I'm not saying hacking didn't happen then. It's just you didn't see them as often in Wonder Trades. 100%. The GTS though, yeah, never even bothered on them games. Pointless. Absolutely full of Pokemon that would crash your game. I remember right before the servers went down, I was looking through the GTS to see if I could like save anyone's Pokemon before they went forever, and I couldn't because my game just crashed. I get companies more than Rookedy. I'm guessing you've typoed that. I don't. Um. I don't really know what you meant by that. Sorry, I'm so warm. I can't really open a window at the moment. My cat will try and jump out of it. So I've just got a fan, but honestly, it's just kind of putting the heat back in the room. Like it's just moving it around the room. It's not really cooling me down. But yeah, man. I think I could do a Wonder Lock on there. I think that'd be pretty cool. The problem is, I want to dedicate to a series. It's just dedicating to one I can beat. Like this one is one that is beatable. The Arceus is also beatable because I think once we get the first shiny on there, we're really set to kind of steamroll through that game. Yeah, I get what you mean. Sorry. But yeah, you get so many, like, I think I got shiny Rhydon last time I wanted to trade it on there. And I was like, oh, this might not be hacked. And I was like, no, I'm on Sword and Shield, it's definitely hacked. And it had a .com in its name. And in its trainer ID. It's just annoying. It's so boring is the problem. Because it is a lot of the time, it's people that have like automatic bots set up on live streams that people can go in there and they try time it to get the shinies. And it's just not fun. Like I get it because they can roll ads. Like they'll roll 6 minute ads sometimes, and because someone's trying to wonder trade, they're just throwing Pokemon in while having the stream in the background. So they're probably earning quite a bit off of them streams. But I haven't really done wonder trading on Scarlet and Violet, so I don't know how bad it is here. But yeah, I've not had the best of luck with wonder trades in the past, so I don't really want to push my luck. I won't be streaming too late today, by the way. I'm debating going and like throwing some ice on myself or something. It's just too warm. I think definitely once the weather calms down a bit here, I'll be streaming for a lot longer periods of time at night. It's just at the moment trying to stay cool in a room that has my computer going is not the greatest because my PC isn't all that good. The stream seems to run all right, which is a good thing. But I think if I was running like a very fast-paced game, my computer would struggle a lot more. I mean, I only really play Pokemon and Dead by Daylight, so I don't really play a lot of other things other than mobile games. I just don't have the time to get dedicate to like a story game or anything. Like at the moment, I just rotate to mobile games. One I've been playing since I was like 11, which is a long time ago. 8 years. I definitely want to do a stream. Elden Ring stream. Man, I would so struggle to beat Elden Ring. My friend who doesn't play them games either took 78 hours, and I think I'm worse than him. So unless we want an 80-hour marathon, I don't think we'll be doing an Elden Ring stream anytime soon. I could definitely see myself doing it on Twitch. I just don't think I could do a YouTube stream on it. The YouTube's definitely staying Pokemon. Did the war sandwich end? Wow, we actually ran out of sandwich time. That's really surprising. Fair enough, we'll just do this. We should probably set our time back, right? But, yeah, I don't think you'll be seeing a stream on Elden Ring anytime soon. I'll never say never, but just not anytime soon. I think, at the very least, I don't know if anyone would watch, but I probably will be streaming ZA on release. I need to look into how I want to do that, because I think I'll have a personal save that's not really for stream, and then I'll have one that is very much on stream. We might do some random stuff where I don't know if co-op's going to be in the game. I'd really like for it to be, but if we lose out on co-op, just so we can... Wait, this is the wrong save. Man. Not my day. Sorry, we just went to the main save. Very confusing. You got a glimpse at what I was doing there? I am also doing a stream. I'm not going to say when, because it will kind of say when my birthday is, but we're not that far off of it, and it's a bit after I'm back, so I think the night of my birthday we're going to going for some Destiny marks. I don't know what Pokemon we'll do it on yet, but I could definitely see me doing it on a Paradox Pokemon. I think that would be cool. Yeah, you know what? Let's go do some of these. I don't know the difference between Elden Ring and Elder Scrolls. They're just very different games. Completely different companies as well. But yeah, I never really been big on them types of games. Same with like shooters. Like I used to play a little bit of some shooters, but not enough to a point where I got good. I wouldn't say I was like absolutely awful, but I just didn't really spend enough time to invest into being good. I've just always played Pokemon. It's always been my favorite game series and franchise. So really, these are my main games I play. You don't believe me? Yeah, they're the same game, man. You've been lied to. Okay, Battle Wild Terror, we're just not doing that. TM and photo of swimming. Okay, that's easy. And we can literally just finish that now. Let's go and make a TM. I was kind of annoyed when I found out that you can only do these quests in Blueberry. I think it would have been quite fun to include them in the other ones. I get why, because they are called Blueberry quests. But I think it just would have been fun, man. I am sweating. Sneak up on a Pokemon and surprise them with a battle. We can do that because we don't have to fight it, it says. But it doesn't say we have to fight it. We just have to sneak up on one. Yep, not gonna question what happened there. Oh, damn it. Oh. Okay, now we just need to hope we can run. Nice. No. Okay. Okay, we're fine. I forgot we can swim. 500 yards, so just do a bit of traveling and then we're done. I believe it's 150 for the sandwich, so that's good. Sadly, we do not have the sprint, So we are kind of locked to this speed. We do take a risk being here, because if we do get a shiny here, we could be really screwed. Like, I know it's not really cheating if we get one, but it's just a thing of, I think that Pokemon, after we get our 7th Pokemon, would have to be swapped out of the team. Just because, one, we wouldn't be able to control it properly, and two, that I do consider cheating a little. I mean, if that happened, it happened, but I do consider it a little bit of cheating. Yeah, of course it's behind me, man. We'll probably save before this, just to save the points. We didn't do that last time, and that would have saved us a lot of effort. I'm sad we lost the Skiddo, but I was just gone too long. I didn't even have my console for like 2 of the days I was gone. So it just made it a little awkward to keep, really. Yeah, we hit 5 hours on the stream, so thank you for anyone watching. Really appreciate it. Getting a milkshake. Catching power types. That was the right one, right? Okay, yeah, good. Okay, we'll head back to, that is not the right region. We will head back here and see if we can get Wooper. Why? Oh, wait, yeah, you can't fly in here, can you? Entrance. I do kind of hate how in these games, like, there isn't really a lot of interior. Like, you can't go in most buildings. It's really just awful. I mean, from the look of it, ZA looks the same. But I'm hoping Gen 10 is where that changes. I can't imagine it's high priority for Game Freak, though, compared to, like, the lag problems that happened with SV. Like, don't get me wrong, I would definitely want them to prioritize the actual gameplay of ZA and Gen 10. But I would love for some cool additional features. Co-op is a big one for me. I really enjoyed being able to play with friends and family. I just think it was fun. Oh, yeah, this just isn't good, man. This is the problem with the all-type sandwich. Like, compared to the water level 3, I just don't think it's that good. These sandwiches are very much better for just going around. Whooper gods, oh whooper gods, bring your luck on. Hello, Poketom. How are you, man? How have you been? We've been gone for a few days, so this is my first time streaming in like almost a week. Which is a little painful, but is what it is. Yeah, I think we swapped to a water sandwich. I think even with the shiny boost, it's just not worth it. Personally. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's very loud. Just got out of the hospital on Monday. It's honestly a miracle I survived. Thank you for all the messages of support. No problem, man. I'm glad I went on the wrong game again. Oh my god. Yeah, sorry. I'm glad everything's good, man. I'm glad everything went well. I just hope everything keeps going well for you. No one ever deserves anything like that you went through. There are no Kyogre spawns next to the Wooper Outbreak Frog. Stop trying it. Yeah, we're not going to use the sandwich, man. I just don't think it's good. I definitely think at some point we should do a random encounter shiny. Or we're going to end up getting one anyway. But for now, I think it's better to try and optimize our speed for getting Wooper. And I think now halving the odds doesn't mean anything if you're over halving the spawns as well. But yeah, Poketom, I'm glad you're okay, man. Sorry for kind of fumbling and saying all that. I wish the best on everybody. I hope everyone's health is absolutely fine. And if it's not, I hope you get better. But yeah, we will be streaming a lot this week. It's just next I'm not going to be able to, really. I mean, I might be able to get one in. I definitely think I can get Friday night, and then from on there, it'll be back to normal. I have to see how tired I am, because long journey. But it might be like we do an hour one on Friday. How is this balanced? Yeah, that is something. Now, Green Frog, won't get too much into detail, but basically I was not breathing for almost 24 hours and the doctors thought I'd died. I have some permanent minor damage, but I'm fine. I'm glad to hear, man. I'm sorry that you did get permanent minor damage, but I'm just hoping everything still goes good for you. Hopefully you can still recover if possible. Wish the best for you, man. Best sandwich ever. Yeah, man, that balancing is crazy. Oh, I'm actually so warm. Sorry, the heat here has just been killing me. I've had the advantage of, because I've been away, I've been kind of able to just go into cool places like shade. But whenever I'm inside a house, it is awful. Would you eat that sandwich in real life? Man, I don't think I could eat that. Always going to be in there. Very, very minor, so nothing to worry about. Glad to hear, man. I'm glad everything went well, man. You deserve the world. I hope you can start doing content creation as well soon, man. I've got a lot of concept for shorts. I've just been trying to think of logistic ways to make the scripts work. It's just so hard. I'm not really used to scripting all that much. As I said, I used to do YouTube on a different type of video, but I didn't really script stuff. It was more doing stuff live. I definitely think turning some of the streams into videos could be good ideas. So I think we will be doing speedruns next stream. Maybe not speedruns, but we'll at the very least do hunts. I have to see, because if I'm low on Herb Mystica, I'd rather optimize the amount of Pokemon we get rather than the speed we get a Pokemon. Nah, Frog, come on, at least 2 months, man, at least 2. I do think the sandwich making in this game was one of the dumbest features they've added. They should have just made it stuff that you could just click buttons and it would do it, rather than actually place them if they were going to make it that bad. But yeah, I think next stream we're going to do some hunts on my actual save file, and I can show you all my boxes if you want. We might even do that this stream. I would show you my home, but my home is so mismatched because I used my middle name for a lot of OTs before I started doing this. So the OTs are very like 50% J, 50% my middle name. So it's very annoying to balance. What the... Okay, that's just a Poochyena. I don't know why I couldn't figure out what that was. Yeah, just look at the amount of spawns that like almost aren't visible when you're at a certain distance. It's just not very good. Won't work too much on videos because I have a cool new racing gig every week. So my first real video will be hopefully by the end of the summer. That's good, man. But yeah, take your time on videos. I've had one that's like, it's been fully recorded for like 3-4 weeks almost. But it's just trying to get working. SV based on, it's Spain, is it not? Pretty confident it's just Spain. I could be wrong. But yeah, Pokemon, that does sound very fun. But yeah, take your time with videos, man. There's no need to like rush stuff out. It's better to release something you're happy with than something that is just fast and out quick. My main problem is with the videos, I want them to be good, but I also don't want to do like monthly videos. I would love to get something out every 2 weeks. It's just scaling that to a point where I can try and make stuff that I'm not having to sit there and edit for 20 plus hours. Because I don't think I need to make like 15-minute videos. I'm not monetized. So making a long video that could lose a lot of retention and hurt the video is really bad. Whereas I think making like a 4 or 5 minute video at the moment would be optimal and then slowly upping the times. I'm not sure if other people would agree with that, like other content creators. But I think maybe like 4 to 12 minutes at the moment is the max I should be putting out. Because I think if I put out a 40-minute video right now, I think it would maybe get 5 views that are fully watched. Racing stock cars of some sort, and now I somewhat get to. So it won't be too active on YouTube or anything. I'll be on Discord though if you want to catch up. Yeah, man, of course. There's no need to be active in the streams or anything, man. But I will probably be a little more active in Kuro's Discord. Next week will be my exception. But I might get on to making my own one. I need to see. I don't know if I want to aim for a certain goal and then I do a Discord. My main problem is I just don't know if I need one. Like, people being able to see the shorts, because I'm pretty confident my YouTube notifications are very delayed. So, like, I don't know if anyone got the notification for the stream, but I have an alt account that I test this on because I was curious, and I didn't get the notification for me going live until 25 minutes in. I don't know if that's me-sided, but a lot of the time I just don't get the notification, which is a little annoying. Welcome back. Make sure you all stay hydrated. That's what I'm doing. Lovely water. But yeah, I definitely think actual hunts next stream will be fun. I mean, what day of the week are we on? Yeah, I'll at least be going live 4 more times until I go away. I mean, there's a chance Friday I could double stream. It won't be good time for American viewers, but we'll see what we can do. I want to do more like giveaway-based stuff. Not like giving away like everything, but maybe something like every couple shinies we get, we give them away. Anything that's dupe, I will give away, because there's no point in me having it. My phone didn't ping, so I was 5 minutes. That's weird, man, because I subbed on an alt just to test, and I just didn't get anything for 25. I don't know if it's maybe because it had only been subbed for like an hour before I was going to test it. So that might be why. But it's just really annoying. I've had the same though, like Kuro I have his live notifications on and I just don't get them at all. So most of the time if I see he goes live, it's through the Discord rather than through my actual YouTube notifs or Twitch. I'm gonna be honest, someone could be typing in the Twitch chat and I've not even checked once, so I'm really sorry if you have. I don't think... Okay, no, the only person we've had is not a human being, so we're fine. Okay, good. They're gone. Yeah, I really should pay more attention to that. You know what? I'll pop that out just in case. I've definitely been getting more used to OBS, which is nice. Yeah, there. Okay. The AI is gone. But yeah, you get so many notifications for... I guess with my channel, it might be a thing if the shorts get posted too much, which causes the notifications to kind of bug out. I'm definitely trying to lower the videos to one or two a day, with it being one wheel and one sub-suggestion. Just mainly because I can get so far ahead on videos that it tempts me to upload 3 a day, but I just think it's not worth it. I think consistency is better than like mass uploading. And don't get me wrong, mass uploading got me my most viewed day, which is now 28,000 views in a day, which is crazy. Oh yeah, thank you for 700 subs, by the way. I was away for that, and I didn't even have a video go out the day of it, but I really do appreciate it. That was very exciting for me to see. I do think the goal of 1,000 by August is possible. I think the week away is going to hurt, definitely, but I think it's possible still. I don't know if anyone agrees, but I think we've been averaging maybe like 2 to 3 weeks at the moment to get 100, which isn't going to get us there, but I think 900 by August is 100% possible with the rate we're going. It's just the 900 to 1,000 would have to be we get a couple lucky videos that blow up. Not blow up, but 10k plus views, I think. Because my guide one that is like, I think it's like 13,000 or something, my most viewed one, gained 22 subscribers off of it. Which is crazy because I don't say subscribe or anything in it, which really surprised me. Yeah, it's how to get easy shinies. It's at like 12,500 or something. But yeah, that video did wonders. I don't know if anyone watched the Switch 1 vs Switch 2 videos. I'm not going to lie, they're kind of there to get comments because I know people will complain. I just think it was very smart. I had the idea in my head before my Switch 2 arrived, and I had a hunt I'd done the day before for Dunsparce. So I just did one on my first hunt on Switch 2, edited it, and uploaded it without really thinking about it. And it ended up being a little bit of rage bait. I mean, it worked. I don't know if it's the best way to gain views, though. I think one thing I need to lean into more is the wheel spin videos do better. And I think part of the reason for that is I think some people get annoyed when theirs isn't the one chosen for that day. Which I can understand, because if you've been asking, like, I think there's a guy that's like day 6 asking for something. But there was also a dude that had like day 8 asking for Mewtwo. And just realistically, if I hunt Mewtwo, that isn't a speedrun. That is really, like, not a speedrun at all. I could definitely do it. I want to do a legendary. 100% I want to do a legendary, but it's just when. I don't know if anyone would be interested in us doing legendaries on stream, like on Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I have a friend with a capture card 3DS, so I probably could borrow it for just like a day or two. That'd be pretty interesting, actually. The problem I have with Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon is the game's not very good quality, so when you have it on a stream, it's quite ugly. But I could definitely see myself doing that. I think that'll be quite fun. I definitely think I want some type of hype video out before 1,000. Did you ever get rid of your Switch one? No. I will be selling it to my little brother just for like a little cheap price, just so he thinks he's like paying for it. But he's not that bothered about getting the Switch 2, and he kind of needs a console. His PlayStation broke recently, so I think he's been quite sad. I don't live anywhere near my family, but next time I go down, I think I'll be giving it to him. I can still make the Switch 1 vs Switch 2 videos, though. I live with someone that has one, so I can just use theirs. It's not much of a problem. But it'll be at least another month until I get rid of my Switch 1. So I'll be making them videos for a while. Been asking Kuro since day 1 for random shinies. He still hasn't done any. No hate to him or anything. Not in the slightest. He obviously can't do everyone. Yeah, I feel that. It's very hard because his are definitely higher quality videos, and I acknowledge that fully. My whole thing is I want to do as many people's as I can. So for me, it's the weighing of, do I want to make the videos as high quality as possible and potentially get a higher roof for viewers? Or do I want to try and just keep getting subscribers rather than high viewership? Because the videos at the moment, a lot of people end up subscribing after their Pokemon's been done. just statistically. Normally, if I've done one, it normally always has a subscriber gained on it, whereas the wheel ones have statistically more views but less subscribers, which is the trade-off. 100% though think gimmicky stuff like the speedrun videos I do could be good for like another year. Maybe not a year, maybe until ZA's release, and then I'd probably drop the series until like ZA has been fully decoded so we know the shiny hunting method. I definitely think though I will be doing my first playthrough on recording, not on live stream of ZA, and then maybe we'll do a shiny only on like day 4 or 5 of the game's release. I think that'd be quite interesting. I don't know. I need to look at what other streamers are planning, but I don't really want to spoil the story if that's what people want to see. So I'm debating if I just focus on beating the story of the game, enjoying it alone, maybe make a video on it, and then maybe dedicate time to doing a stream after the game. I don't know. I'd have to do a poll. Kind of funny on how I practically started the series when I told him he should make more shorts involving the viewers, and he said he'd give it a shot, and he made a shiny speedrun, but he never chose mine. Yeah, that's painful, man. It's a very smart video series, though, because it gets people involved, and it does make a lot of sense. Very smart idea. I'm just trying to think of more, is the problem. I've been trying to, like, brainstorm them for a while, and I've come up with a lot of ideas that are... I think they'd make good shorts, like tutorials, shiny hunting facts, even, I considered. But I just think, at its core, what I'm currently doing is going to do better than anything else I post. Because it's what people watch me for. So if someone sees that I'm recording something else or posting something else, I think they're just going to swipe away, which is bad for the stayed to watch statistic, which just makes it so the video isn't pushed out. Like, hardest legendary to catch, like, just catch rate? If that's the case, I actually don't know. It'd probably be something that can easily kill you, though. Let me think. Probably one of like the original 4 games legendaries, like red, blue, gold, silver, ruby, sapphire, diamond, pearl, maybe because they didn't have boosted odds. I think they're boosted in current games. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure in like BDSP it's way easier to catch the legendaries. At least it feels easier. But yeah, man, I definitely want to I want to do more shorts, like more types. And I'm thinking, because I'm going away soon, I've got a few scripts videos I never ended up making. So I might just put them in the roster for when I'm gone. And then if I don't go on social media, I can't know how they did. So if they did really well, I'll come back to a nice surprise. If not, I wasn't there, so it doesn't really matter. Have the same catch rate, but I don't know. Yeah, once again, though, with shorts, it's just so difficult because if we're being honest, SV is a very dying game. Like, viewership-wise, a series like this on SV's release months, God, it would have done so much better. I don't know if Kuro has said this, but I definitely think it would have done better. Oh, Rayquaza and Emerald. Yeah, you might be right. Yeah, that could be it. Yeah, I kind of agree with that one, actually. But yeah, with the shorts, I think we're definitely going to keep going for quite a while. I could see me going until ZA's release 100%. It's after that, I don't think there would be any interest. I don't know. I need to go back to the just brainstorming stuff, because I want to do more older games. I think doing stuff that's like I call this rare shiny, and it's something that not a lot of people know about. Like, one I'd want to do is the Ash Hat Pikachu. It's a hunt I've been meaning to do for a few years now. I believe it's base odds, so 1 in 4,000. Yeah, very lucky. Oh man, this Whipper just does not want to shine. I think we're almost at an hour of resetting Wooper. Yeah, we're getting close. We won't be live for more than 30 minutes, probably. I probably won't make any shorts tonight either. I need to look at that. I think at the moment I'm about 8 shorts ahead, maybe a little more. But I want to make a Switch 1 versus Switch 2. I maybe want to do something on the DS, though. I was going to do one explaining the cute charm glitch, but I just can't think of a way to explain that glitch in a minute that would keep retention. Because the problem is, like, there's a lot of cool stuff I could do. I found your channel on Shorts and I tuned into a stream and I immediately joined you on murdering Skiddo. Yeah, man. I mean, that's a great first way to join, isn't it? That's what I think, though. Like, I think posting a short and then an hour later going live is good because that is statistically the time where the most people click on the channel is a couple hours after a video has been posted. I believe that is what happened. Like, one of my first streams is my most successful. And I think it's a mix of Kuro's viewers seeing it and a mix of... We had just posted the first Switch 1 vs Switch 2 video, which did very well. Since I'm going to be on the road, a lot of the racing act. Yeah, man, that's really cool. I saw a Snorlax one I really want to buy. I need to look into it because mine came with a case. So I don't really need one, but it's the thing of need and want aren't the same thing. So I think I might just do it. I definitely think we aren't getting Wooper today, by the way, guys. We are just not getting lucky. Since Porygon, our luck has been awful. I was feeling horrible that day and it got out of hand. I'm from Kuro. Yeah, I get that. I don't really want to like steal his viewers. I feel bad. That's why I try and not go live when he is. But I honestly would rather people go watch him. It's a lot of people that come here. It's just I'm kind of like filler until he goes live, and that's fine. I'm absolutely fine with that. I just want to I want to interact with people as much as I can. So I think trying to get as many people to join, even if it's just for a second, just say hello and then they can leave, is absolutely fine. Interactions are very good for the stream. It will push it out a lot more. It's also statistically very good if I go live near when a big streamer on YouTube is ending on Pokemon. I don't know a lot of big streamers on Pokemon on YouTube, but I think like PM7, for example, goes live on YouTube. And we went live, I think it was the last SV stream just before our first Arceus one. That stream did like 40 watch hours. We had like 98 unique people join, and like the average viewership was like 28, which is crazy. It's fun to talk to such a kind person like you. Thanks, ma'am. I just want to like talk to people as much as I can. I'm normally like I used to be very introverted, but I think recently I've been a lot more talkative in life as I started like talking to people more at work and stuff like that. I just think it's nice to talk to random people. Watch your streams more than Kuro. Fair enough, man. That's cool. I don't know, like, his streams are very fun. I think the thing that he does that is very smart is sometimes only streaming on Twitch. The main problem is I don't like Twitch, and I'm going to be honest, if you're on Twitch, I'm very sorry for saying that, but I'm just not a massive fan. Sorry, I can see the Twitch chat. I don't know if anyone's here anymore, though. Thank you, Frog. Sorry, Twitch chat's very hard to see. So for me, whenever I pull up Twitch, it kind of timers. So I will have the Twitch chat pulled up on OBS for about a minute, and then it just disappears. I don't know why. I'm moderating Kuro's stream, so I try to show up as much as I can to his streams, but I try to watch your streams whenever possible too. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, Twitch is just... I also feel like Twitch, you deal with a lot more toxic people. I don't know if anyone would agree with that, but I've personally had worse experiences on Twitch than I have on YouTube. The one thing that I'm like, I absolutely refuse to go live on TikTok. Not any amount of money could get me to stream on there. I've been traumatized on there. I'm not doing it again. Yeah, it's just not something I'm looking into doing anytime soon. You really like cheese. Yeah, I can tell, man. Yeah, sorry for not looking at the Twitch enough, though. I do need to more. My main problem is, I just don't really get Twitch. Yeah, YouTube is a vibe. I feel like with YouTube, I'm more likely to get people that randomly find me through the shorts, so they normally already know like what type of stuff I do. Whereas with Twitch, a lot of the time it is just some random person has scrolled down to least viewed and found me, which isn't a bad thing, but it's just very random. I do feel bad though. I will try and keep the Twitch chat up more. I mean, I could just leave the Twitch open, but I don't really. It makes it kind of hard to edit stuff on stream if I ever need to, but it's not that big of a problem. I definitely think though I want to go live all of summer, like not 8-hour streams. Eventually, I think I'd want to do a 24-hour. I think it would have to be some huge sub goal though. I don't think 1,000's enough for me to sacrifice 24 hours of my life. Like I feel bad saying 1,000 not enough because 1,000 is insane, but I just don't think I can warrant 24 hours just down the drain. It's the same thing with the shorts though. Like I want to make more stuff, but I don't want to lose the like the vibe that speedrun videos have. I also find it really hard to get a short that is like over 40 seconds with good retention. I honestly just don't think I could do it. I think if one of my shorts was over 35 seconds, it just wouldn't do well. There's no way to pace them speedruns unless it's some really complex method you need to explain that would keep people watching. My fan broke as well. I'm going to cook before this morning. That's painful. Yeah, 24 hours is painful. I could definitely do it. I could do a 24-hour stream. I think my main problem would be I would not know when I'm like tired. I used to have very bad insomnia, so I just don't want to get that again. Is my main problem. I've stayed up for like 20 hours maybe. Even that was hard. Yeah, I can get that. I mean, I can function off of very low sleep, so if I get a lot of sleep, I could probably stay up for 24 to 48, honestly. 48 is where you start to get to the point, though, that is very bad for your health. Even probably 30 is where you should 100% sleep. The one thing I could never stream is the people that do, like, month-long subathons and they sleep on stream. I just don't think I could do it. Maybe if I was, like, massive in the future, distant future, 15 years. 15 years when we hit 2,000 subscribers. I love sleep. I respect that, man. Sleep is nice. Yeah, Frog, I mean, you probably understand just as much as me. It's so hard to sleep at the moment in the UK. Like, I honestly don't want to go to sleep because I just wake up so warm still. It's not nice. But yeah, Pokemon, I 100% agree. Sleeping is just so nice. Never stay up past midnight, but my new gig might change that. But oh well. I respect that. I mean, at the end of the day, if it's what you enjoy, stay up a bit longer, man. It's not bad. I definitely think what I'm gonna start doing though on the streams is once I'm back, I think I'm gonna do like an 8-hour maybe, and it might just be I sleep a bit during the day. Yeah, he does hibernate. Yeah, I could sleep in an ice bath, Frog, 100%. But yeah, I definitely think I want to do like a 6 to 7 hour stream, maybe 8. And I'd just sleep a lot during the day and I'd stream probably like 11 to 6 a.m. That is one thing with me. My sleep schedule, I cannot mess it up. Like, I would just 100%, I could probably just stay up from that 6 a.m. all the way to 10 p.m. the next day, or that day, and then just go to sleep and I'd be fine again. That is one thing that I think a lot of people can't do, which I understand. I definitely think when we don't get this here, we're going to swap to my main save and I'll go for my boxes a little. Until like 2 a.m. once and end up oversleeping until 2 p.m. Thank goodness I had nothing planned that day. Yeah, that is painful. But honestly, it's more of a thing. I struggle to sleep more than like 5 hours, which could be part of the insomnia I used to have, but that past midnight, it's 101. Yeah, I feel you, Frog. And the thing is, I still have to edit a video after this. I definitely think I think I'm gonna push out that egg video for Friday or next Monday. I don't know. It's an egg related video, so realistically, if I explain the statistics and stuff halfway through the video, and then I'll just say what it is. I hatch around 400 eggs. I'm not going to say for what reason I hatch 400, but it's a very weird thing I decided to do, and it just popped into my head one night, and I was so, like, wanting to do it, I just did it. Who wished Pokemon was real? Live, not stalk. You guys, man. But yeah, I don't know if I don't think Frog could stay in for a 7-hour stream. I think you'd have to go to sleep at some point, Frog. But I definitely think we could do that. I'm guessing the sandwiches ran out. Okay, that is Rip for Shiny Wooper. We'll be going for that again tomorrow. If someone can, if you are awake in like 12 hours, comment for me to set the clock back and I will do it. I promise. I could finally touch grass. Man, has anyone been watching them videos? I don't go on TikTok too often, but I've seen them a lot recently where someone's like, what my realistic Pokemon team would be. And then they put like Kyogre, Groudon, Dialga, Arceus, and it's like, you'd have like a Grumpig on your team, man. You wouldn't have that. I want a squishy Wooper IRL. Yeah, man, Wooper would be cool. I'm trying to think of any others that would be like nice to have in real life. Eevee? I think Eevee would be very cool. Oh. Wait, isn't... I could be wrong, but I think that isn't a spot you can actually do outbreaks. I'll have to double check that later, but... I believe that is an impossible outbreak, sadly. I'm just checking my outbreaks before I go into the boxes here. Froakie with an Everstone. Yeah, that's fair. Do you not think would it be seen as like cruel to have Everstones on your Pokemon if they were real? Would it not be like it'd be kind of like stunting its growth, would it not? Yeah, literally the God of Pokemon. Realistically, a 10-year-old should not have that. I fully agree. I honestly think, if you think about it, I think most legendaries, until like, let's say Pokemon were real for the past like 50 years, or like since Pokemon's creation in the 90s, I think most legendaries wouldn't even be confirmed real. Like, most people wouldn't even know they exist. Which Pokemon made a Part 3 DLC for Scarlet and Violet? Same, man, but I have a feeling they had to dedicate the rest of their team to ZA and Gen 10, so they couldn't really do it. And then they must have some type of statistics that they only, like so far, that 2 DLCs does better than 1 or 3. And I reckon it has something to do with the increments in release a DLC, gets hype, the hype starts dying, then they release another and they get a bit more, like another 3-4 months of hype. Anything but that Pikachu in the anime, I don't want to burn. Fair. I mean, to be fair, I think, like, if you had a starter, you'd probably have to base it off of where you live, but that's the problem. Like, a lot of countries don't have regions. So if you're, like, from Australia, what would your starters be? Sung? We're just going through some of my boxes until I end stream, man. This is mainly just J Flexes for 10 minutes. But these aren't everything I have. These are just kind of what's in here. Some of them are what I have only, and then a lot of them are in random places. But yeah, a lot of random Pokemon I own. We got Milo and Xylo. Yeah, I was in a weird naming error with these. Yami. This is based off of... I have a shiny Umbreon in Pokemon X named Yami that I've been meaning to do ribbons on for like 6 years, and I just haven't bothered. Fennekin and Mudkip? Yeah, man. We've even got Scarlet. I do have Armarouge, but I believe I had to move it to my Violet for Dex. We could just hop into home. And then just turn shiny. But yeah, all of these are shiny. Look at this little guy. Some of these shinies are great, man. Have any frogs? I believe... Well, this is shiny, is it not? Yeah, so this is my shiny Greninja. It's very nice. I don't know. Other than like the ones that we've caught on video. I'm not going to go to box 13, by the way, Frog. There's some spoilers for speedruns in the coming days. Shiny Turtwig. Yeah, Shiny Turtwig's nice, man. Yeah, we got the Teddiursa line. Girafarig line. I do have Magikarps. Yeah, Slugma's cool. Dreadnought. Wiglet. My Tootles aren't in here either. I don't know where they are. They'll be in some random game. Oh, yes, we have the just a list of shiny Alcremie. This was from when Milcery was boosted. I think I ended up getting like 12 of them. I give some of them to some friends and stuff that missed out on the event. But, yeah. And then we have, it's not really a shiny, but, I mean, it's close enough. I don't know why there's just 5 Tyrogues sat here. Okay, we won't go to the next box, because that is when we get to the, stuff with speedrun in the past day. We're going home. It's been a while since I've been on home. Is the music in this too loud? I'm gonna go on stream and check. Okay, where is... Am I blind? I just can't find the stream. We are still live, right? Okay, we are. That seems fine to me. Next game, we need a full team of frog shinies. Man, I don't think you'll get more than one frog every generation, man. I just don't see it happening. What game should we check? I guess we could look at Arceus. Oh, you can't hear it. That's so weird. Because the volume is on it. Like, I've not muted it. Wait, let me try... Can you hear it now? I can't even hear my own voice on the stream, so I don't even know. Yeah, the music is very engraving. Odd frogs as well? Yeah, fair, man. But are they going to include all them frogs in the game is the question. But yeah, we can quickly, How do we... I feel like there's definitely a way to list it as shiny. I just need to... Oh, here it is. But yeah, this is, a lot of my shinies. Okay, I'll just leave it very quiet. I don't think you guys need to hear the music that bad. But yeah, these are some shinies I own. You can tell my naming isn't the greatest, but it's kind of what you get. But yeah, there's a lot of cool ones in here, man. It's actually really weird for me looking at this. Yeah, we have this one. I did this the day this came out. I was missing like 10 Pokemon, so it was very easy for me. Yep, 2 Krogunk. The GOAT, some would say. Like all 3 people that like Krogunk. We have our shiny Squirtle from Sword and Shield. I bred this, and then I refused to evolve it. Not for any specific reason, I'm just really stubborn. This is a bred Torchic from Sword and Shield as well. We have a lot of cool ones. A lot of cool ones. The main problem I have with shinies in these games, I am really disorganized, so I'm not going to show you the boxes. Yeah, this isn't even the start of it, man. If we, so this is 293. I think if we included Scarlet, that would be another 200. If we included DS, that'd probably be an 120-ish. And I'm trying to think if there's any more. I think that's all of it. My Violet has like 50, probably. I've moved most of them out because of the egg thing I was doing. Sword and Shield will have a couple. Yeah, Krogunk is cool. I think all 3 Krogunk fans are in the stream. Krogunk's just, like, to me, Krogunk is forgettable. Sorry, Frog, it wasn't me, Poketom said it. But personally, I just, like, if I didn't hunt it in the past year, I could easily forget to mention Krogunk. Like, I don't know if anyone's seen that challenge where you have to name all 1,000 Pokemon. I feel like I would get stuck on a lot of random ones that you just don't see in the current games. Like, if it wasn't for them being a joke at the moment, I would forget the Elemental Monkeys. But the thing is, I would remember them currently because of how much people make fun of them not being available. I'm glad they're finally coming to the Switch. I'm just not a big fan of them. Like, I don't want any Pokemon locked off the Switch. They just shouldn't be a thing. Everything should have been on the Switch within the first 3 games being out. I think that's pretty fair, right? Like, first 3 games seems fair to me. Like, by BDSP, there should have been every Pokemon on the Switch. But yeah, man, I think we're gonna end stream for the day. We will be doing 2.5 hours tomorrow at least, so expect at least an hour longer stream than this. But thank you all for watching. We got to almost 10 watch hours, which is very good. So thank you. Go put a suggestion on my newest short. I'll be doing a bunch of recordings tomorrow. Be here now, please. Wait, it's only weekend. Wednesday, how? Yeah, for me it's Thursday. Have a good day, man. Bye, everyone. Bye. Message me on Discord if you have a suggestion as well. It's very easy to reply there.